Good day, America. Secure your perimeter, fire up your engines, wake up, and we're going to give you the truth. Welcome to Kinetic News Daily. We are live, real, and we are delivering the unfiltered news that mainstream won't give you. If you wanted the data behind the system, the globalist agenda, you're in the right spot. Turn on the news, and big tech today, they're going to break the airways with AI talk, the data centers that are being installed. That's what the AI is all about, is collecting the data, everything about everyone. Nobody's hiding nothing with these data centers. And I was just listening the other day to, I believe it was, I think it was Larry, was talking about their fear that the public, the people, would be attacking the data centers with drones. Uh, I was actually surprised to hear him say that. I'll have to get more on that. For those of you who hadn't seen it, it very much sounded like to me the people that are building these data centers are aware of the complications that are going to come of it. It seems like it's a simmering pot that is about to turn into a massive boil, and they're putting these data centers in all over the place, all throughout the country. There's another big one in Utah that they're putting in right now, but they want you to think that artificial intelligence is harmless. You know, just a little app that, we got on our computers or on our phones. You just hit it and it's a cool little gadget that helps us out. Um, when in fact, the cost is what it is we have to weigh. Is it really helping us and is it worth it? Right now, across America, massive warehouse size AI data centers are popping up all over the place. Um, it's almost like there's fires being started all over the country. Instead of fires that we got to send firefighters to, they're sending builders to build these data centers, and they're taking the property away from people. But right now across the country, they're massive warehouse size, even larger. Virginia has turned into, I think it's actually the first one, turned into a very large one. Now, let's talk about the land grabs in order to build these things. Because I saw a video, a young lady did a video, a home that she grew up in. It was hers or was going to be hers, and it was taken. It was taken from them by the state, by the county. They they just, if they want it, they just say, well, we need it, and they pay you the minimum they can pay you of the land value. And in most cases, the money isn't the issue. It's that's their home, that's their land, that's where they were born. Um, and that's something that, money just can't replace. But they don't seem to care about that. They just say, we want and we take. And that's what they do. And that's not at all right. But everyday Americans who are waking up to find out that companies, the private equity giants, that are running around there. Uh, Eminent domain is what they're calling it, and they force the assessment of the property and then seize it. You get no choice. And because they're AI farms, let's call them what they are, AI farms, data farms, they demand unprecedented amount of electricity. In fact, there was a one in Nevada, an entire power plant notified their customers, like 50,000 customers, that they'd have to find somewhere else to get their power because that power plant was going to dedicate all of their energy to the data center. So, okay, they're taking away the power, taking away the land. What else are they going to say? Oh, that's right, the water. Oh my God, the amount of what oceans full of water. Anyway, uh, Virginia, Georgia, Virginia, regular citizens are being forced to give up their backyards, their forests, their generational family homes, the land, so the utilities can come in and take it over. High voltage power lines, substations. I mean, and this is all taxpayer money. And for the ones that are going to say, well, no, it's the billionaires themselves paying for it, yeah, I'm going to have to go with BS. It's taxpayer money and they're stealing land to do it. And it's all about taking complete and utter control of everything. As we all know, it's not a secret. But the lawmakers in the state of Pennsylvania, they're scrambling right now to introduce new energy legislation just to stop these billionaire AI developers from abusing the public utility system. Uh, Condemn the takeover of the private property, which is what they're doing. The they're paying people, they're paying politicians what they're paying to sell the people out, and people's dreams are being forcibly bought from them and thrown out for what we can refer to as the new digital cage, because that's exactly what it is. And what happens once these data centers are all built? Uh, the city of San Francisco, however much water the city of San Francisco uses, let's just say 5 million gallons of water each day, every day. 5 million gallons. And this is clean, fresh, pristine water, our groundwater, our drinking water. And that's what's cooling all of these AIs in these data centers. And we, a country that's water shortage, we're looking for a way to desalinate water better. And these data centers are, each one of them are sucking up the equivalent of the city of San Francisco worth of water every single day. And that's just going to grow exponentially as they add the data centers. So, I mean, somebody should really start calculating this. And for all the, how many they got in California with the water droughts of California? Yeah. You're going to raise your water bill. And then some places are going to tell you, oh, well, you're going to have to find another means of getting water. We have to, we have to cool our data centers. How far are we off from that? We're being told to conserve water while our tax dollars are being used to pave the way for the corporate monopoly of draining all of our reservoirs and all of our drinking water. The public drinking water is in the corporate hands, and apparently, by the looks of it, The city officials, the county officials, the public officials don't give a damn because they're all making money off of it. They don't care. So everybody needs to stay vigilant. Everybody needs to stay informed. That is that is what reality actually is. They don't want you to look at it, but we're going to keep giving it to you as much as we can, the best I can. So we hope you like, subscribe, follow, give us a thumbs up, and most importantly, please leave comments. And I'm just starting out. If you got something you want to see or something you'd rather me cover, then put it out there. Let us know. All right, everybody. This is Kinetic News Daily. We'll see you next time. Make sure to like, subscribe, follow, share. Keep the truth moving forward. And we'll see you next time. Thank you, everybody. It's Kinetic News Daily. We're out.